everybody, and welcome to Nerdio Commentaries Super Metroid Playthrough Part 1. My name's Chaz, and with me is...
Evan.
And we're going to be talking about, well, Metroid. So here we have, like, the epic intro screen. Nintendo presents... Actually, 1994 Nintendo presents... Why do they call it Metroid 3? Well, I guess it's the third one.
Not chronologically, but third game 8.
And now the confusing part, of course, the scientists, as you can see here, it's nap time. Because, like, nothing happened yet.
Yeah.
So here, trying to configure my controls. I like how you can choose whichever button you want for everything. And I tell you, it does not get complicated on the GameCube controller at all.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
And we just had to let that epic voice acting go through for you.
It's the first ever voice acting in Metroid.
So here we're recapping what happened in the past two games. She first battled the Metroids on planet... How do you pronounce that?
Zebes?
Zebes?
Zebes. I always call it Zebes. But it's not Zeb. It's probably Zebes.
We'll call it Planet Z. Now, nice updated graphics from the Nintendo version.
Yeah. Not quite as good as Zero Mission.
Yeah.
Of course it's only...
But what is as good as Zero Mission? I mean, that thing had, like, what, 2 Ridley battles in it?
And Zero Suit Samus.
A nice addition to the entire series right there. And here we have... Da-da-da-da! Baby Metroid. I wonder if you can breed those in Pokemon sometime. So here... What's that?
I remember first seeing this and she blinks.
Yeah! Look, she has eye movement, people! That's the power of the Super Nintendo. So here we have the backstory. We don't actually see this after the end of Metroid 2, but she gives that baby Metroid to some scientists. I assume she got paid for it.
Well, I hope so. She's a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
not
so...
a babysitter.
So she hands him off to first people she finds and takes off. And you see here, she says she goes off to find another bounty to hunt. She's probably in a race with Captain Falcon or something. Because apparently, although all he does is drive cars, he's a bounty hunter too. But she doesn't get very far before a distress signal. The station's under attack, yay. Enter the game.
When I first saw that got me excited.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome.
Flying there.
I think that's the first time her ship actually is worth anything.
Yeah, it's... First appeared in Metroid 2, and it just sort of served as a start. Yeah.
Could it heal you up in that one, or?
I can't remember. I think it did.
Here we go, traveling through the nice, quiet, and not dangerous whatsoever space station.
I like how the doors there don't need to be shot to open.
I like that too, but I hate that they're slower than the doors that you shoot to open. Gotta leave the dead people. We'll check on them later. We'll give them time to recover from being dead. And here we have what I guess is the cargo bay. There's my little baby.
Metroid games always creep me out.
Oh, they should.
Fog and don't know what's going on.
And the door won't open. And enter Ridley. The first, I don't know if you'd actually call this a boss battle, but the whole purpose of this is, of course, as soon as he damages you enough, he'll just leave, because I guess he feels pity for you. But if you're good enough, and I keep getting hit, but if you're good enough, and if you deal him enough damage first, he actually leaves on his own, and you can tell because he drops the Metroid before he takes off. Here's here, basically all you do here, just jump the fireballs. You kind of can't dodge when he rams at you, so don't even, well, try, but I dodged that one there.
Yeah,
so
as soon as you say you can't dodge,
yeah, so
the first thing you do.
So yeah, try it, and if you don't, just don't cry about it. Oh, and look, see, here we have the color change aspect of bosses who are dying. Ridley started off as a nice purple, now he's like a fuchsia.
Yeah.
Lovely color for the Riddler. Okay, look, see, 3 rams in a row. But look, he dropped the Metroid! I did it! I won! Wait, where's he going? Aw, crap. And now, the escape sequence.
It's unusual to have it so early in the game.
But this is Samus we're talking about. This is actually the second escape sequence, isn't it? And the first one was the actual original Metroid.
Was there one in Metroid 2?
I don't think so. After you win that, after you beat the
Metroid
Queen, you just have to leave with the baby Metroid. There's no time limit or anything.
Oh.
So that's kind of like a nice, easy way to finish that one off. And here we have the Leaning Tower of Ceres Station.
I wonder how the gravity screwed up this badly. Anyway,
We'll blame it on Samus's purple ship.
it's kind of neat how they could do that.
Yeah, it's like this is, of course, with the Super Nintendo and the graphics are like updated. You can get things like, well, where you see Samus's ship kind of lean, tilt, and zoom in and out like that. And here we come to Space Pirate Planet, we'll call it. Take a picture now, folks. It's not going to be there much longer.
Not when Samus lands.
No. No place lasts long when Samus lands. So we touch down in Crateria. That's the beginning part of the whole planet here.
It's a big crater.
And so at any point in the game, if you come back to your ship, you can save your game, but you can also heal your energy up to full and any weapons you have, like missiles and super missiles and things. So if you're ever hurting pretty bad after a boss battle, try and like limp your way back to the ship.
I like the little critters that they scatter once you get near them.
Yeah, nice
That's
little.
awesome.
It gives you the effect that this place has been like left unattended for quite some time.
Here's the original escape sequence.
It's actually a little bit different when you're actually playing. Like, see how some of these platforms are wider? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the original Nintendo game they were all like one pixel wide.
Yeah.
So, don't let this fool you if you're deciding, hey, I'll go back and play.
Mother Brain
Yeah,
battle.
that's the original location for Mother Brain, which, as we now see, conveniently connects to the very first area from the Nintendo game.
They explained this away in Zero Mission.
They did?
Sort of.
How?
Well, you hear her run and jump and stuff, and then she sort of just lands,
Aw.
and then it starts up.
Here's the morphing ball, later renamed Morph Ball. Now, the quick way out is to go down. I don't do that. I like wall jumping, when I can get it to work. You'll see later on in the playthroughs, yeah, it kind of doesn't work for me all that well sometimes. And my natural stubbornness says, no, I'm not going any further till I get this wall jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fall a couple times.
Wall jump is a lot harder in this game than it is in the other 2D Metroids that have it.
Any other game. Mario 64 is easier to do.
Well, that's kind of hard too.
Yeah, but not as hard as this one.
Well, for me anyway, I suck.
So as you can see, I first got my missiles, and these red doors you gotta shoot 5 missiles into to open. Or 1 super missile once you get those. This first area, you gotta get a couple of power-ups, like you need your Morph Ball and these 2 missile power-ups before you can actually advance the game any further. So once you get them, nice little shot in the ceiling. Energy tank up there.
That's where it was in the first game.
Yeah.
You need the ice beam to get it. Well, in the first game.
In this one, you just need your space jump. Alright, now that we got those, we're going up, and join us in part 2 of the Super Metroid playthrough.